Hi, my name is Heather, and I'd like to lead you through a short introductory chair yoga routine today. So, the first step is find a good chair. A good chair means you can set your feet onto the ground. So, maybe that means sitting a little bit closer toward the front of your chair. Just make sure you've got a nice solid surface. You can have your feet pressing firmly down into the earth. Allow your spine to lengthen up toward the ceiling. And we're going to start out just with a nice shoulder shrug to let go of any tension right as we get started. So inhale, shrug the shoulders up by the ears, and then exhale, roll them down the back. One more time. Inhale, shoulder shrug. Exhale, roll them down the back. All right, we are going to start with some breath work. So I'd like for you to place one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. If you're comfortable, close your eyes, and if you're at home, definitely close your eyes. Take advantage of this if no one else is around. So close your eyes and just start to notice your breath. And what I mean by that is, where do you feel your breath moving in the body? Do you feel the breath coming in through the nostrils? Do you feel the breath moving your chest, that upper hand rising and falling? Or do you feel the breath all the way down in your belly with the bottom hand rising and falling? There's no right answer here, just wherever you feel it in your body. So the point is just to tune in for a moment. So now that we've become a little bit more aware of the breath, let's see if it's available to you. Try to narrow the breathing down to just the nostrils. So you're only breathing in and out through the nose, and you're slowing that rhythm down. So maybe it's an inhale for a count of 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice a pause. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. So go ahead and try that breath. And I'm going to ask you to take both hands down to your belly. And on your inhales, try to bring that air all the way down to the belly. So inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you should notice that your belly is expanding like a balloon and pushing your hands out in front of you on the inhale. And on the exhale, the hands come back toward the spine. So as you keep breathing, I just want to note the reason that we focus on this breath is because it does a lot of things. First of all, the breath forces you to focus on just the breath. Otherwise, we've got a million other thoughts, especially right now, coursing through our heads. So this just brings us right back to the moment. By slowing down our breath, we're also starting to relax the nervous system, something we need a little bit more right now. We're starting to slow down the mind, slow down the heartbeat, slow down the body, and just get a little bit of stress relief and relaxation. From here, we're just going to add a little bit of movement. So I'm going to ask you to keep that same breath that you've started with. You can open your eyes now, and we'll just start adding some movement. So our first movement is going to be an inhale with the arms coming out wide to the side, reach all the way up high, look up. Exhale, hands come down through your heart center. 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale, bring the hands down to the heart. 1 more time. Inhale, arms come out wide, take up space. Inhale. And exhale. We'll do a little bit of, we'll stretch the spine in a few different ways here. So a little bit of seated cow-cat. So starting with cow, have your hands on your upper thighs. And we're going to inhale and bring the chest forward. Shoulders go back, tailbone arches up. And then exhale, round the spine like a cat. Tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin. Inhale, bring it forward again. Take those shoulder blades, squeeze them together in the back. And exhale, round forward. Inhale one more time. Create lots of length across the front of the body and the chest. And then exhale, round forward. All right, coming back to neutral. We're going to inhale, right arm comes up to the sky nice and high. Make sure this left shoulder is hanging loose. Sometimes it likes to scrunch up a little bit. So inhale up. Exhale, reach up and over, almost like there's an invisible beach ball right here. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, reach it over. Inhale, bring it up. One more time, reach up and over. And back up. We're going to switch out the arm, so left arm comes up nice and high. And exhale, reach up and over that imaginary beach ball here. Inhale, reach tall, lengthen through your spine. Exhale. Inhale, bring it up. And then exhale, reach over one more time. It should be a really nice stretch along the side body. And bring it back. Arms come down. We're going to do a little bit of a twist stretch here. Now, this is a nice one because this doesn't allow you to go too far. We're going to use our abdominals to control everything. So bring your arms up like goalpost arms or cactus arms, however you want to think about it. And you're just going to twist from your core. So this is the only thing that's moving. We're going to take a big inhale here to lengthen our spine. On an exhale, I want you to twist to the side. And inhale, come back to center. Exhale, twist over to the opposite side, only going as far as your torso allows you to go. Inhale, coming back. Exhale, twisting opposite side again. Inhale, bring it back to center. Exhale, other side. Inhale, bring it back to center. One more time, each side. Exhale. And last time. Okay, back to front. We're going to inhale the arms nice and wide one more time. Bring them all the way up to the sky. Exhale, hands come down to the heart. Now, the wrists aren't something that always get a lot of attention, so let's go ahead and just touch those for a moment here. Take one arm out in front of you like you're telling someone to stop. With the opposite hand, take those fingers and gently pull back. Very, very gently. There's no pain in yoga, so everything here is a suggestion. So gently pull back on those fingers just until you feel something nice right here. So just a little hello for that area. This arm is nice and straight. That same breath that we started with, still breathing nice and deep. And then we're just going to switch. So gently pressing on the palm. You should feel a little bit of a stretch right here. All I want is just a touch, just so you start to notice this area, which you may not have any other time today. And then we're just going to do a couple of circles here. All right, and we'll switch it up. So other arm straight out in front of you, like you're telling someone to stop. Take those opposite fingers and very, very gently, no pain in yoga, bring those fingers back. If you ever start to feel pain in yoga, that is your body telling you to please ease off from whatever pose you're doing. Maybe skip that pose altogether. Now we're just going to switch it. So gently pressing here, getting that nice stretch on the outside of the wrist. And you know what? You may have had wrist trouble on one side, so skipping one side is not a big deal whatsoever. You have to listen to your body always. All right, and then let's rotate that out as well. A couple of wrist circles each direction. All right, so moving on to some leg work. You're going to take your hands, interlace them out in front of you, and hug your right knee into your chest. Sit up nice and tall, extend that spine. Take a big inhale, and then exhale. Press the leg out straight. Inhale, bring it back in. Exhale, press the leg out straight. Inhale, hug it in. This exhale, Press it out. Really feel the quad starting to work. Your foot is flexed, toes are pointed up toward the ceiling. And then set the heel down onto the ground. Now from here, again, make sure you've got a nice sturdy seat on your chair. Take your hands onto the opposite knee, the bent knee. You're gonna sit up tall. We always lengthen our spine first. Sit up tall, take a big inhale, and then exhale. Hinge forward at your hips until you feel a good stretch on the back of that extended leg. Again, your toes are flexed. The more your toes are flexed, that means the more you're gonna get into your calves, the lower part of the leg. Breathe here, that same slow breath that we started with. If you want more of a stretch, you can walk your hands down that leg. And then slowly walking yourself back up to sitting. We're gonna hug the knee into the chest one more time. Set it down. And we're gonna go into a stretch for the outer hip. Now there are a couple ways of doing this. If you'd like to start here, this is a good modification. Simply take your right ankle over your left ankle. Place your hands on your knees, and this will be your starting modification. You're gonna let that knee splay out nice and wide, okay? The other alternative, if you'd like a little bit more of a challenge, bring that knee up, take the ankle, foot is flexed to protect the knee, take your ankle and set it on top of the knee, sit up nice and tall. Now whether your ankle is down below or up high, sit up tall, lengthen the spine, exhale, fold forward. Try to think about your heart coming past your shin. That's going to keep your spine lengthened, keep you from crumpling. So stay nice and long through the torso and breathe. You should feel a nice stretch on the outer hip here. And again, sometimes just getting that foot up there is enough of a stretch. So you never want to go too far in yoga. Just go to a point that feels nice. And over time, your body's going to slowly adjust and let you deepen your stretches. Inhaling, coming back up, we'll set that leg down and go back to the other side. So interlace those hands, bring the knee in, hug it in nice and tight, and then exhale, press the leg out. Really press through that heel. Inhale, bring the knee in. Exhale, press it out. Inhale, knee comes in. Exhale, press it out again. Flex that foot, feel that quad working, and then set the foot down. So your heel is down, toes pointed up. Hands come onto the opposite knee. Sit up nice and tall. Exhale, hinge forward. Again, letting that heart lead the way. Just until you feel a good stretch in the back of that extended leg. You don't need to go any farther than feeling something that feels good. Can't stress that enough. There's no pain in yoga. So continue with that nice deep breath. If you want more of a stretch, go ahead and walk yourself down that front leg. And then slowly coming back up again, we'll hug that knee in one more time and either set the foot down and step left ankle over the right with the knee splayed out, or bring your ankle up on top of your knee. Again, foot is flexed, being very mindful of the knee here. If you have knee issues, don't worry about doing this one. You're going to sit up nice and tall, lengthen, and then exhale, hinge forward. Now, both sides of your body are very different because of how we use our bodies, because of how we're built. So one side, you may have been able to go pretty far forward. On the other side, you may feel that instantly with just an inch or two. So honor that wherever you're at today. And just enjoy a little bit of a stretch for the outer hip. We're going to set the foot down, and we are going to end there for our first session. So thank you so much for joining me today. We'll have more of these videos to come. We're going to set the foot down, and from here, we're just going to set the hands back onto the knees, Sit up tall, relax the shoulders down, close the eyes. Just take a few moments here. Just be thankful for taking a few moments for yourself today. Bringing your hands to your heart center. This is a really good time to practice gratitude, so just bring to mind any three things that you have to be thankful for today. Repeat those silently to yourself. And then, because we always need this, no matter what we're going through, take a moment here to take your practice off of the chair and share it out into our community, into the world. And just bring to mind anybody who is not in the room with you, not in the house with you, but someone who needs some extra love right now, and send some of that their way. All right, thank you so much for practicing with me. We'll end with Namaste, which means the light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.